Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the next 10 days. So it's for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, go ahead and check out those other placements. So if you've been with me before, you're probably going to recognize this spread. We're going to get into your current energy, your immediate future, and then we're going to see whatever Spirit wants to talk about or have you focus on. I'll clarify those cards. Once that's done, we're going to pick up the spread and I'll get into your person's feelings, your feelings, possible outcome, and we'll get the romance angels as well as the love oracle. All right, so let's get started. This is for Gemini. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. Okay. Well, you know what? They flipped. I'm going to take them. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, and then the Ace of Pentacles. All right, I'm going to shuffle a little bit more, and then we're going to pull the possible near future. Okay, that feels good. So we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. Perfect. Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords, and then we have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So this is going to look a little murky at first, and then Spirit wants you to focus on something else because there's a lot in store for you that I think is really beautiful. So right now you could be in a little bit of confusion about which direction you're going, and I can see that with why Spirit brought out the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords, and then the Nine of Cups, because that's understanding that they have an understanding of what's going to be fulfilling to you. So if you felt a little left in the dark by Spirit recently, don't. They're still with you. Things are happening. Right now, I think there's a part of you that's tired of putting in the work. You're going to have to decide how much work you want to put into a situation and really stick to your guns. In this case, it feels like you've gone over it several times in your head. There's a lot of mental energy here. The last card is your challenge, or the next card in line is the Eight of Cups in reverse, which is going to be your challenge. So for the next 10 days, this is a question of, do you walk away from something that is emotionally overwhelming, or do you stay? Can you take this person from the past who might want to show up in your energy again? Or do you continue to put your hands up and say, no, I can't. This is too overwhelming. I want to move forward. This has been a really hard decision for me to make. So I'm picking up on a couple different scenarios. One could be that you finally threw your hands up and walked away from something because you were tired of putting the work in. You weren't going to stay stuck in any of those situations that just weren't getting off the ground. This feels like a tremendous amount of effort and patience and whatever it is that you want to say you did, because you put a lot emotionally into this and it just never seemed to come back to you. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that tells me the other person wasn't giving back to the relationship. Whether it be an emotional level, it doesn't matter. With the Page of Pentacles, it's just a new start, or someone's energy and how they give into a relationship is what I'm picking up. Doesn't matter the actual meaning of the card right now. So this person just didn't give back into the relationship. I feel like you were patient. I feel like there's a part of you that thought that something could come about. Give it a little bit more time. And that's why the Hangman would have originally been in the upright position, because I think there was a part of you that thought, okay, I'm just going to stay still for now. I'm putting in the effort, so I'm going to see where this goes. But I think there's a lesson that's valuable that's coming to mind that I feel like I need to say, which is never wait for somebody else to change, right? This is just an opinion. I hope you guys don't get upset with me for saying that, but we can't. And we all do it. We all think, okay, well, I've seen a side to this person that I think is fantastic, and I want to see it again. But you never really do. Maybe there was something about this person where they let off coming across to you as this amazing human being, and then all of a sudden you got in a relationship and something shifted and they stopped giving into it. They stopped putting work into it. Whatever it was, I feel like it was a really emotional, difficult decision for you to make. All right, so in the near future, right now, it's the Ten of Cups in reverse is not bad. It just means that what Spirit's trying to say is that your wish fulfillment is being heard. It hasn't come yet. That's because it's in the near future, right? With the World in reverse, this is focusing on closing out some old cycles. So maybe there's still some energetic stuff that needs to be taken care of. But in this case, you're going through what feels like a huge transformation in your love life. So you could be shifting from one type of person to a completely different type of person. Maybe you're opening your eyes up to the fact that what you used to like, you just don't like anymore. You're not attracted to the same type of thing, is what it feels like. And the things that used to make you happy in the past, I don't think are going to make you happy in the future. That's being attracted, obviously, to something different. It's what it feels like. Anyway, you come in strong with this cycle closing out with the King of Swords, and this feels like your energy. It's a lot of mental energy, which I think is great because we don't always have to lead with our emotions. And in this case, it's cutting through anybody's BS. This is clarity, a tremendous amount of clarity. And maybe there was a part of you that felt like you needed to find that clarity. I feel like this person, whoever this was, triggered something in you that brought you to a place of wanting clarity on maybe who you are as a person, and that's what led you into watching tarot or whatever it is. I feel like it opened you up to something different, but it's also part of the reason that you started cutting those people out of your life that don't fit anymore or don't put work into relationships and don't give back, that it's not worth it for you to put your energy into that anymore. A lot of people that are in this community, the ones who watch, like you guys, are realizing that there's a lot of takers out there. There's, and we've had to learn these hard lessons by dealing with these people. Praise to them for giving us the lessons. But we've had to realize that we can't continue to put work into something hoping it's going to change. And it can be really disappointing when we realize that maybe there's a part of us that had thought it could be one way. We created a scenario in our head and it didn't turn out that way. It could be that that person did the same thing and had some kind of unrealistic expectation of you. That could be for one person. All right, so Spirit wants you to focus on the really good things that are coming towards you. The Four of Swords, maybe right now you've taken a step back because, again, that mental energy, cutting through everybody's BS and just taking a time out and saying, there's a lot that I really want to accomplish. And there are certain boundaries that I have when it comes to relationships. I know what's going to not only make me happy, but I know in the future that it's okay to want something different than I wanted before. So the Wheel of Fortune can also be about beginnings and endings, the timing of things shifting and changing. And I really do think this time that you're going to be taking out, that Spirit wants you to focus on, is going to help you figure out what's going to be the best thing to put your energy into emotionally moving forward and where you're going to feel the most fulfilled. So if you're shifting and changing and in that in-between place, this is the time that they want you to focus on that because, again, the Wheel of Fortune can be a couple different things. That's also, like I said, about cycles, but it could be that there's good fortune coming into your life and that's going to be something that's going to create this wish fulfillment. This could be a shift in work for you as well. It seems like Spirit's brought up work in the last couple readings in their row. So something that you've really wanted for a long time, like something about the timing, like divine timing, they keep wanting to say, it's going to happen and it's going to make you really happy. It's going to be what you expected it to be. It's very fulfilling to you emotionally. And I think part of that coming in is because you're closing out this cycle. So shutting down emotional relationships where you put too much energy is opening up the door for that reward for you. I mean, let's face it, we do. When we close out those bad things, the universe rewards us. It's freaking amazing. And I think that's what's coming towards you. So look forward to that. All right. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles and the Hangman. What was the energy of feeling like you waited around maybe too long and were too patient with the situation? Let's see what comes out for that. Okay, the World card. You thought it was going to transform. When I'd said before that maybe you thought that this was going to turn into something else, that was waiting for it to transform. And having done that, it actually ended up breaking your heart. You were hoping for this, or maybe it did start out really passionately and you thought, oh my God, this is a great new beginning. And then something shifted and changed. And all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. We have Taurus energy, Leo energy, I have a lot of air energy as well. So Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Also, I'm going to say we also have some Pisces and Cancer here. Not as much Scorpio, but it could be. So in this case, this was thinking that this was going to transform into something different, and unfortunately, you got your heart broken. You are them, but either way, this energy is around you, and it feels like you could have been dealing with somebody who was not only putting you in third-party situations, but was just not available to you emotionally, didn't give back into the relationship. And it was, whether it would be that their energy went into something else, family, friends, whatever it was, there was third-party energy. It seems like they always had their attention somewhere else, is what it feels like. So you'll have to let me know if that resonates for you. All right, let's see about the Ten of Cups and the World card. Tell me about that. This feels like ending that out. I'm not sensing the new energy quite yet. I think this is more about you and what shifts are going to need to be made. So we have the, what is that? Knight of Cups in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse, and then Judgment in reverse. So right now, okay, so there is a new energy that I'm sensing. Right now, this is not wanting to make moves forward yet. There could be somebody that's been watching you, but they're kind of afraid to move forward towards you. The energy of that person, I had to shift energies for a second in order to pick up that second energy. Instead of using this as yours, it takes a second to shift so that I can pick up on theirs. So this person, they feel like they can change your world. Okay, this is something completely different. This person wants to come in and be very clear with you the reasons why they haven't moved forward. They've been taking the time to watch you. I think they're afraid to admit that to you. And they've been shy about moving forward. But once they do, they have a very clear understanding, clarity about the fact that they want to move towards you. So if this is somebody from the ex who broke your heart, that you thought things were going to actually work out with, there's a possibility this person wants to come back and be very clear about why they did the things that they did, or that they've been watching you. I just feel like right now, their energy is kind of holding back emotionally, and their passion and their emotion is kind of being held back, but they're going to be very clear about how they feel. So part of them is having regrets about the fact that they couldn't make the changes that they thought were necessary to make you happy. So this really does make sense in this story. If you're hoping that maybe this person will come back or that things could work out, I think they're going to make well, okay, I'm stuttering a little bit. They may make an effort to come forward and be very clear. Whatever it is, they're not going to BS you this go round. So you could be dealing with somebody now that had this kind of energy in their past as well, or someone new that moves towards you that they have dealt with something like this too and may have an understanding for what you've been through. All right, let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Swords. I do feel like there's something really good coming towards you, and I think it's going to be something that's very fulfilling. And that could be different for all of you. It could be a shift in finances. It could be a new opportunity. They're talking about some kind of, hold on, I'm getting the full picture. This is about somebody who's like a contractor or someone who has their own business. It's like there's new ideas that you're coming up with, and now it's coming to fruition. Things are going to make you really happy because it's turning in your favor. The wheel is turning in your favor. Okay, the Sun card, which is beautiful. Okay, so Spirit said, oh, and I'm getting the ringing in my ears really strong. This is about balancing things out in your life, knowing that your ships are coming in. This couldn't be a more beautiful row. So Spirit really wants you to focus on that. If you're open to the idea that this person may want to kind of come in and work things out, I'd say you've got so much going for you with the Sun, and again, the Three of Wands, where he's looking into and seeing the ship that's coming in. In this case, he hasn't quite seen it, but here he sees it. He's waiting patiently, and you've been waiting patiently for things to shift and change in your life. You've thought this through a million times, what's really going to make you happy, and now your wish fulfillment is coming. You could be dealing with a Leo, but whatever it is, whatever this is in your life, whether it's relationship related or work related, this is truly going to be your wish fulfillment. You may need to, I'm not going to say much about healing. I'm going to say be open to. Because if something didn't work out in the past and that person couldn't be, open your mind up to the possibility that this could be the ex that wants to come back, or this could be a new energy that's just going to come in and be very clear. I think it's going to be a little shocking. Their energy is very different than somebody who works with emotions or passion. They're going to come in and be just fully mental, which you might actually like. All right, guys, so I've been rambling a bit. Let's go ahead and get into whoever's on your mind, their energy and your energy. You're definitely going to have a decision to make. This person hasn't come in yet. I'm not going to say that they are necessarily. They feel like they're holding back if this is somebody from your past. But a new energy that wants to move towards you is going to be really clear. All right, so let's talk about Gemini's person. Whoever's on your mind, this is for Gemini. Tell me about their person. Okay, let's see what their energy is right now. The Four of Pentacles, so they're holding back a little bit. Ooh, and then the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, this is somebody who tends to hold on a lot to the past, hold on to their past situations. I feel like this person talks a lot about how they put so much energy and effort into relationships that didn't work out, and how actually it's that their energy is kind of like I said in the beginning, when I sense that this person doesn't give a lot, they're kind of greedy. They carry a lot of old emotions and a lot of victim mentality. I don't know who you're dealing with, but that's the energy I'm picking up on. It's like they're never happy. No matter what the circumstances are, it just feels like they're never happy. Okay, the Empress in reverse. So this being the overall energy just makes me feel like I want to say whoever this is that you've been dealing with, I don't know that they're very spiritual, and it could be that you're just kind of getting your feet wet as well. But in your case, it feels like you're holding back completely emotionally. You definitely feel like this person did you wrong. There's something that's not balanced out for you. I don't know if you still need to work through it in your head, but there's something that feels like you did not get justice in this situation, whoever this person was. And then the Queen of Pentacles, feeling just a little bit unstable. Maybe there's a lot of uncertainty about this and you'd really like some answers. But right now, there's too much hurt. So I think you're very guarded. If this person tries to come back towards you, I'd be surprised if you opened yourself up to them. In this case, I don't think you can really see something moving forward. I think you're too focused on where the hurt and pain was. It just doesn't feel like you're open. Okay, so let me go ahead and get the Romance Angels, and then we'll see if there's... Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch it for you guys, and let's see what the outcome of this situation is. If you're looking for a true answer about, is this going to work or is it not? If that's what you're interested in. Let's see. No. Okay, so if you have questions about this, it's showing walking away, and then the Emperor is someone who, in reverse, doesn't have control, and the King of Pentacles in reverse, and then hurt. And the tough decision. Yeah, this is really, a really tough one. So I apologize, but I have to read the card. So please don't shoot me for it being kind of down and depressive. It looks like you walked away from it. You lost your passion, not just passion for it, but the Emperor in reverse is losing the ability to keep moving forward. Maybe there was a part of you that just felt like you lost control and it was too much for you. The King of Pentacles in reverse, again, a very unstable energy. And then the Nine of Swords, this is being really upset, hurt, feeling betrayed. Lots of different energies in that. So I would say that this is probably how you're feeling right now, and it feels like that was the outcome of this situation. That person holds back their energy and they don't give equally to it. So I'm sorry, because I know you guys are such loving, beautiful people, and that's got to be really difficult for you. All right, let's go to the Romance Angels and see what's coming out. This could be an indication of the new person that could be coming towards you as well. All right, so we have give your relationship a chance, true love, pay attention to the red flags, children, And then on the bottom of the deck, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So the Emperor in reverse just felt like feeling like you have no control over it. Maybe that's where you are right now. You just feel like you have no control. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. And this could be how you feel about this person right now. It could also be what's coming towards you. So pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. That's very true to everything I've said about this reading. I just don't think this person is a great person. And it's going to be necessary to learn the lessons from that relationship in order to pick up on those red flags moving forward. Because let's just face the facts. The universe tests us, and it's going to happen again. If you don't learn the lessons, then yes, that energy is going to come back to test you, and then make sure that do you really understand this? My favorite saying, the universe will beat your head against a brick wall until you get it. So the last is children. Your love life is being affected by children. It could be that you have a child with this person. I just heard you have a little boy with this person. So this is a lot. It's a lot of heavy energy. I'm going to be honest with you. I need to kind of finish up because I realize how sad this is, and I don't want to get upset with you guys because I pick up on your energy. So let's get you a Lover's Oracle, and I'm going to close this out because I don't know how much of this energy I can actually take. Okay, so the card they want you to see is this beautiful card. It says, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I do believe whoever this person is has as much love for you as they can, as they're able to feel. All right, let's get the Oracle, the Wisdom of the Oracle cards to close it out for you. All right. Let's see if we've got some good stuff. Come to the edge, poised, beautiful, flexible, to be fair, and then soulmate. So regardless of whether you actually feel like you're soulmates with this person or not, you are. The good, the bad, the ugly, they're soulmates. And we have to experience these relationships in order to grow. So if this is as tough as it sounds, yes, they're a part of the soul process, the growth, and you could feel like there's nobody else for you. I understand. That's a really beautiful connection that this card has. All right, so come to the edge. I think you're going to need to take a chance and make a really tough decision. 36 reduces to a 9. And then we have poised. But you're going to stand pretty while you do it, male or female. This is a 12 when you reduce it, and then that reduces to a 3. Finding that balance, the poise is all about mind, body, and spirit, feeling really good about where you are. If you're in a tough situation, it's a little hard to be that way. Be flexible. This is about the new beginnings. I think something's coming in for you business-wise. Just be flexible around that area. As far as the relationship, that's a decision you've got to make. I really can't say open yourself up to being flexible. It could be about timing when things are going to start to work out in your favor. And then to be fair, this reduces to an 11, which is all about soulmates. Again, you could be dealing with a twin flame. So if you're dealing with a really difficult person, the runner-chaser, the person who is the narcissist versus the empath, that can be a really tough decision. I mean, a really tough relationship to deal with. Okay, guys, I hope this helped. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being with me. If you are still here, please do like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. Thank you for all of your support up until now. If you'd like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. I hope this helped you for the next 10 days, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Lots of love.